The well-known hacker group by the name of Anonymous said that between now and this Thursday, which is November 5th, they will be outing 1,000 members of the KKK, which is America's oldest terrorist organization. The reason that Anonymous is releasing this 1,000 name list is because the Ku Klux Klan made threats of violence to protesters in Ferguson, Missouri, and also to members of Anonymous. As of now, they've already released quite a few names and phone numbers, and we come to find out that 4 of the members of the KKK are senators, and 5 of them are mayors. Now I want to read off the list of members of the KKK that are politicians that Anonymous has outed. Now this is also, this stuff hasn't been independently verified, but this is what they have said so far. First one is United States Senator from North Carolina. His name is Thomas Tillis. He's part of the United Northern and Southern Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. Second one's from Texas, John Conran, and he is part of the KK affiliated group, United White Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. Third one is from Georgia, John Hardy Issason. He's part of the original Knight Riders of the KKK. United States Senator from Indiana, Dan Coates. He's part of the United Northern and Southern Knights of the KKK. And then we have a list of mayors. Madeline Ann Ruggiero, she is the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee, and she's part of the KKK affiliated group called the Ku Klux Klans or Ku Klux Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. And the next one is from Norfolk, Virginia's mayor, Paul D. Fram. He's part of the American Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. The third one is for the mayor of Lexington, Kentucky, by the name of Jim Gray. He is part of the United Northern and Southern Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. Fourth one is Ocala, Florida's mayor, Kent Gwynn, who is supposedly affiliated member of the traditional American Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. And the last one is the Fort Wayne, Indiana mayor, Tom Henry, and he's part of the United Northern and Southern Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. Now, once again, these claims have not been independently verified, and I think that they should, because the people that these politicians are representing have a right to know whether or not the people that they are elect are racist or not. Because when someone is racist, they are basically saying that based on the level of someone's melanin in their skin, that's how you should judge them. Not on their performance when it comes to working, or how well they do something or whatever, is based on something that they are born with. I can't help it that I'm African American or I'm mixed or whatever. Just like how my girlfriend can't help it that she's white and she doesn't have as much melanin in her skin as I do. But at the end of the day, we live in the 21st century where shit like that should not matter. And if these claims are true, then hey, you know what? The people that are voting for you should know at the ballot box that this person thinks I'm less of a person, so fuck them. I'm not going to vote for them. They think that based on what I look like and not based on what I believe in, such as like economic issues, foreign and domestic policy, that they already discount me as a human being based on my skin color. I am all for the freedom of association and the freedom of speech. Even though these people are supposedly members of the KKK, and obviously they will deny these allegations, they do have a right as an American citizen to associate with whoever they want to associate with. And as long as when it comes to freedom of speech, you are not inciting an imminent lawless action, then you have a right to say what you want to say. But then again, the Ku Klux Klan is America's oldest terrorist organization. It has been operating within our country for almost 2 centuries, and they have killed thousands of people throughout their history. Now, obviously, they're not as violent as they used to be. They're pretty much, or their power has pretty much been reduced significantly over the past, probably about 5 or 6 decades or whatever. But that doesn't mean that the Ku Klux Klan is a completely, dead organization. They are still out there. They're still, they still have Klan rallies and cross burnings, and they still, harm people. And this needs to be said. The Ku Klux Klan is a right-wing Christian terrorist organization. Terrorism is defined as using violence or intimidation to obtain political power, and since its founding, or basically from the time of at the end of the Reconstruction era up until the 1960s civil rights movement, the Ku Klux Klan has killed thousands, if not tens of thousands, of African Americans throughout that time period. And I mean, you even see today a lot of the FBI released a report in 2006 that said that white supremacist groups infiltrating political or infiltrating local governments and police departments and such or whatever is a threat to our national security. And I can guarantee you guys that if these allegations were that these people were members of ISIS, Al Qaeda, or the Taliban, there wouldn't even be a question to whether or not these people will be investigated, to whether or not these allegations are true. I mean, people are always saying how big of a national security threat, Islamic fundamentalist terrorism is to the United States. But people tend to forget that fundamentalist right-wing terrorism has killed far more Americans in this country, or domestic right-wing terrorism has killed far more people in our country than all the Islamic terrorist attacks combined. The KKK has killed way more Americans throughout its history than Al Qaeda or ISIS has. It's just the facts. These groups, even though they don't have as much power as they once have, they are still a threat to our national security. They want to infiltrate local governments. They want to become police officers, and then their racist ideology becomes apparent in the way that they govern. And I think people should have a right to know that these people are like that, and then people won't vote for them. And that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and have a nice day.